Okay, so we're going to do the Vulpera little quest line here to open up this race for class making. Why? Because have you ever seen pictures of the dogs? It's kind of what they kind of sort of look like. So anyway, start this off. Disappointed with this answer, but do not be surprised. Our strength is often overlooked.
We go with the sand.
Yes, cute little fox people. Bane certainly has his hands full. Taking on new allies means taking on new problems. Let us find what troubles those within the Horde and see what we can do to help. Perhaps when Bane isn't so overwhelmed, he'll be able to see our true value.
The sands swallow the wasteful.
I'm going to address questioned. You.
From Ka. Our Crush Blow outpost was undergoing construction, but the peons suddenly vanished. I need them to get back to work.
Okay. Bladegar Sanji.
You have my attention. The Naga have been advancing on Zuldizar's shores. We must push them back before they pose a greater threat.
Okay, and then Arcanist Thalissa.
Suramar stands with you. Bane sent assistants to Suramar to aid with our arc wine production, but managing them has proven difficult.
Okay.
Speak freely.
Good work. Sometimes others just want to be heard. Sure they do.
We go where the sands take us.
Problems might seem small, but they will eat away at the Horde over time if they remain unaddressed. We must offer our help. The Vulpera are skilled at solving problems, no matter their size. I will investigate the outpost. Nisha and Mira will see to the others. Meet me in the Twilight Highlands when you're ready.
Nisha, head for Zuldazar and do what you do best.
Those Naga won't know what hit them.
Mira, can you sort things out with the Vintner and Suramar?
You got it, Kiro.
Good. Let's get to work.
Okay, so I just realized that I haven't changed this quite yet. The targeting stuff should go up here. What's with the... Oh, it goes down this way. Extra abilities. So this will be my target. That'll be his target. Put that underneath, I guess. Good enough. Good enough. And then the talking head. Now that's where you were. There. Okay, so we're all set. Okay. Can't skip this if you just want to start it. I'm in no rush. I'm not in a rush. And half a mind of starting WoW again just because of the Fox people. Yep. It's about a 20-minute quest to unlock the Fox guys, so you could do that. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like I said, I'm not in a rush. It's not like this stream ends in like an hour or so. I still have 4 hours to go, so I got time. I'm not in a rush. If I said I'm not in a rush, you get a hyena for a mount. Okay. Take the portal from Western Earthshrine to Twilight Highlands. Optional. Meet Kiro in Twilight Highlands. From Western Earthshrine? That would be up there. Depends what you want to play as. Some classes are not that mobile if you prefer more. I don't care. Order from Western Earthside to Twilight Highlands. That would be you, right? Just something about a rush, but not your stance on rushing. Typically my stance on rushing is to sit down and take a nap. Oh, you're trying to sell Mozart on it, okay. Meet Kiro. Where are you? Way over there. Apparently I haven't been here before. I don't even know where here is. The Twilight. Is this isn't Shadowland stuff, right? Isn't these alternate races from Legion? So you know you said peons were lazy bastards? Yes. It's a hard sell. I know that WoW does what WoW does to you in your social life. I have suffered through 4 to 5 marathons with it. It does wonders to your social life. Luckily, I don't have one, so it doesn't matter. My social life being, you know, Mrs. Gimpy.
What have you brought?
And all I have to do is just point her at the Sims, and I'm good to go. Abandoned, just like the Commander Drush said.
The sands.
Look at this axe. There's still sweat on the hilt. The workers were here not too long ago. Let's see if Sasha can track their scent. Find out where the crush blow peons went.
Let's get moving. The peons can't be far.
Of course they're not. Oh, you get to actually follow him. I think the elves are from Legion. Not sure Vulpera got implanted. Naga orcs were from Draenor. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they came in at different times.
Sasha's snout says this is the place. Maybe they're in one of these houses. Head inside and check things out. I'll keep watch.
It sounds from Cataclysm? Is it?
And raise up your fists. What's this? Someone from Orgrimmar? Are you finally ready to hear our demands? What do you want?
Aren't you working? Tools broken. Hard to use hands. Now they brick too.
Something you're doing? Yes.
Why aren't you working? Peons treated like the poop and never get nothing nice.
What do you want?
You're peons.
When I'm war chief, peons will be respected members of the Horde.
Yeah, peons being lazy. We were really expecting anything different.
Speak freely.
Peons are revolting. I'm surprised it took this long.
We go where the sands
We do whatever we can to boost morale. A little goodwill. Sounds like the peons are feeling undervalued, so they do important work for the Horde, but their diligence is often overlooked. A little goodwill would go a long way. Let's plan a feast in their honor. Oh, that sounds familiar. We'll need quite a bit of meat to sate their enormous appetites. Luckily, I have a totem that can help us with that. You acquire the ingredients, and I will make the meal guaranteed to boost morale.
We go where the sands take us. The sands.
Peons are right. These tools are inexcusable. How can they be expected to complete a job without the proper tools for their trade? I can make the needed repairs, but I'll need some ore first.
We go where the sands take us.
Promotions. I agree with the plight of the peons. They should be rewarded for the work they do. It's unlikely that the Horde will agree to increase their wages, but there's no reason they can't be given a promotion. Any title other than peon would help build some confidence.
We have to do what we can to appease the peons.
It's like our workers are chronically overworked and overpaid. Let's throw a pizza party. That's how you get them to work harder. Up. Still not lined up. It's annoying me. It's just annoying me. But this seems to still not right. Show it the grid. The grid doesn't seem to help. And now it's too low. Titles and pizza for everyone. That ought to be keep them up for a few, or shut them up for a few months. Yeah. Make the grid smaller. Can you actually do that? Show the grid. Oh, yes you can. Well. It's still off. You can adjust the icon on the left a bit too. There, I think that's as close as I think I'm gonna get. Which is pretty close. It looks pretty close. So anyway. Yeah. Okay. So nice first. Peons promoted. Well, it's unlikely Horde will agree. Any title other than Peon will help build some confidence. Give promotions to a few of the crossbow. Just give them promotions? To say, hey, you got a promotion?
Something you're doing?
Job well done. You've been promoted to rank 2. Good job. You've been senior peon. And you.
Yes.
Congratulations. You've been promoted to lead peon. Wow, that was easy. Literal pixel off, yeah. Let's go back to... I just did. You really need to increase your little delay there, Ring. You're like a good 10 seconds behind, it feels like.
Have you come to trade? The sands swallow the wasteful. Next.
Worthwhile repairs. There we go. This is how promotions work in real life too, right? Kind of. If you're lucky. So we just need to find ore. Good thing I'm a miner. I'm a professional at finding this stuff. Maybe. Somehow I don't think the chickens are going to have it. Look, oh, we got to kill these guys for the food. So what is this actually doing? That is Apocalypse. Bring doom upon the enemy, dealing lots of damage and bursting stuff. I'm going to use the totem on whatever animals you kill for meat. Else they won't drop. Oh, there's a totem. What totem? Place the enlarging totem to enlarge nearby enemies. Make my life hard. Ah, I see. Kill the big kitties. There we go. So, 5 more kitty. So where's the ore supposed to be? Or is this the... Yeah, there's supposed to be ore in here somewhere. See? Exploding zombies. Ghouls, whatever. There's the ore. Little icon on the right of the quest there. Oh, why'd they put it over there? They used to be on the left-hand side. Why'd they move that? I liked it better on the left-hand side because I don't notice it over here. It's too far away. Oh, poor chickens. I was supposed to be collecting chicken too? Apparently I am. So I am supposed to be killing the chickens. Never saw it being on the left, but I'm not mine. Won't be that way either. It's easier to see on the left-hand side. At least that's where, pretty sure that's where it's been in the past. At least that seemed like it was. I might be imagining things wrong. But having played Classic fairly recently, pretty sure it's on the left. Bad kitty. So how come this stuff isn't showing up on my little thing here? I don't know, Dragonflight basics. Where? Oh, dragon riding basics. We're not that far yet. Trigger, armor skills, languages, hardiness, master weapon skills. Fashions. Are these buttons we're supposed to actually have? It's not a real button. So that for whatever reason the metal doesn't show up as an actual ore spot. Apparently we didn't train hard enough. Your mining tracker might be turned off. You can turn that on if you click the icon to the left of where it says Doomwald Ruins. No, it's turned on. I think it's because the minerals just aren't classified as minerals, or that particular ore isn't classified as ore. I have a feeling that's really what it is. Oh, we have to collect ward meat too? Poor puppies. Oh, we loot everything now? Okay. It didn't seem like a lot. Oh, maybe it was. You killing dragons too? Nope. Yeah, there's Or though.
Far away.
Yeah, he was a lot weaker than I thought he was going to be, but I guess they're only level 35, so that kind of makes sense. Poor orc. Let's make an entire pack of wolves gigantic so you can butcher them for more meat. Foolproof plan. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing went wrong, so I'm going to go with it. Was a foolproof plan. Totally okay. No problems whatsoever. Yeah, see, this stuff isn't showing up as being trackable, but that Jasmine over there is. Gotta kill the chickens. Okay, so we're done with the kitties. Heckin' chickens? Yes, heckin' chickens. Exploding zombies. Highlands chicken. Boy, I think their chickens have more meat on them. And why does it sound like they're talking? Oh, I keep forgetting. I don't think the chickens were affected by the totem, were they? I don't think they actually got bigger. Maybe they are talking? They could be. You, though. Puppies. Are you killing the chickens?
I'm out of range.
Sorry, chicken. Maybe they are talking. If we could slow it down a little bit, I bet they are talking.
It's too far away.
It does make it weird. Chicken tidbits. So we don't need any more? Fine. So we're still... Oh, we need warg meat still. Just not a lot bigger. No, they're slightly bigger. Slow it down and play it backwards. They are conduits for the devil. What is this, the 80s? Yes, just the wolf left. Those guys? I'm sure this will be fine. Poor puppies.
Speak freely. We go where the sands take us. The sands.
I'll be eating well
swallow
tonight.
the
Of course you will. Thanks for the money.
We go where the sands take
You found any more Twilight Ore?
The
Yes.
sands swallow the wasteful.
I think I have everything needed to make tonight a success. We just need to make sure the peons show up. The other leader of the horde is throwing a party in their honor. I'm sure they won't decline a night of free food and drink.
I'll make my way back to Crushblow and get things cooking.
Better. Hey, Slacker.
Something to say?
Oh, they're throwing a party in your honor.
You hear that? The Horde's finally listening to us! Party back at Crushblow! Let's go!
He seems happier than the peons do. That way. No, that's not what I thought I was going to do.
Have you come to trade?
Success, wouldn't you say? Of course.
We go where the sands.
Those peons certainly look happy, don't they? I have no doubt that they'll return to work in the morning. However, if their leader goes unchallenged, there will always be risk of revolt. You need to face him in battle. Show him the true strength of the Horde, but also the honor that comes with showing mercy.
The sands swallow the wasteful.
Walk away while you can.
You? You're no orc. Look at your goofy
What
hat.
do you want?
This is how things get done. If you want something, you have to demand it. I challenge you to battle.
You challenge the future warkeep of the Horde? I'll cut you down to size! All right, I give. You win.
Of course I do. Yes, give them pizza and then crush their leader. Well, you forgot the promotions thing. As the peons would say, job's done.
We go where the sands take us.
I'll stick around here a bit longer to ensure the peons get back to work. You should return to Orgrimmar and let Commander Dresh know that he does not need to fret about the outpost any longer.
The sands swallow the wasteful.
Okay, so now what do we do? Take the Zeppelin from Gromgal base to Orgrimmar. Return to Commander Dresh at Gromgal. Really? Where are we on the map? Oh, Wavery. Yeah. Well, I don't need to do that because I have a Hearthstone. Dum, 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 dum. So look, I did what the Horde couldn't do, as usual.
Speak.
He has returned. That is good news indeed. Let us hope this doesn't happen again for their sake.
Do not stray. Work has resumed, High Chieftain. I'm pleased to see the Horde takes these issues seriously.
We do, Commander. But I cannot take credit for this fortunate turn of events.
Collect trader's tender from the collector's cache. I don't think that's... Oh, Kiro.
Have you come to trade?
Things are settled for the commander. You should check in on Nisha. I'm sure she could use your help. Find Nisha in the southern coast of Zeldazar.
We go where the sands take us.
Take the portal for Pathfinder's bonus. Zeldazar optional. Find Nisha. Pathfinder's Den. Is that... It's not here, is it? Okay. There we go. Yep, it's by the entrance. I saw the blinking thing on the map there. Of course, I just went right by it, didn't I? Or is it out here? Wow. What? No, this is something. This is something else. This is not the quest I was working on. Where'd it go? Or did I not accept it? Well, I did.
Speak free. The sands swallow the wasteful.
You flew over the entrances through the wall on the inner side. Jade Forest, Zeldazar. Okay. Nonetheless, home to many pterodaxes. One will accompany you into the skies. Visit and Zeldazar. Find the nest. Why would I do this? Because I get a free thing? Gotta get the free dinosaur. I haven't been here in forever. So this is what War for Azeroth? Was this the expansion, I think? No clue how time to fly is connected to anything. I think you just get a free buy-in. I think so too.
Oh, this chaos is the last thing the city needs. Help the merchants by rescuing the cargo before you get stomped on.
Yeah, I don't really care.
What do you ask of the Zandalar?
I think you may bring good fortune.
I serve the Zandalar.
I don't need it though. Okay, find Nisha. Nisha is back that way. Battle for Azeroth, sorry. Battle for Azeroth.
Terror guard? I don't know, boss. Sounds risky.
That's why we're not bringing the crew. Not until we know more.
Guess I could have taken the flight path over there, but since we're in the air already, who cares? Okay, collect Azurite on island expeditions. Yeah, I did some stuff here. Been a while. So you can see I left some stuff behind. Or undone. Dun, dun, dun. What would you recommend? What do you, Bozak, what do you mean? I flew too far. Oh, no, I did. Not there yet. What do you mean by recommending? Would you, I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for. There's a sale going on for 22 years, a 60. Yep, I actually bought that myself. That's why I'm actually playing today. Supposed to be doing Dragonflight. I just haven't got there yet.
These Naga are relentless.
You've never played WoW. Okay then. Shoot. Is this better or classic? I prefer classic because there's not as much stuff to learn. You might want to start off classic because again, there's not as much junk to learn because there's so much stuff in live. Yeah, there's less. Basically, play classic, get a hold of what the game is, and then if you really like that, then you can move over to the live stuff. And the way subscriptions work here is you can play all of basically the entire game except for Dragonflight. But if you buy that little thing you were just talking about, you get Dragonflight too, so you can play all the way from Dragonflight, all the stuff, right? As long as you have a subscription, because the way WoW works is if you have a subscription, you get to play everything, classic, live up until whatever the current expansion is. But in this case, that doesn't apply if you get that. So, but anyway, so do that. But I would say, if you really just want to just get an idea what the game is, play classic for a little bit and go, okay, I like this, how this is done, and then you can move over to live. And it's same general idea. It's just there's more in live. There's so much more. The UI is different. It's customizable. It's all this other fun stuff. But there's just so much stuff. It can be very overwhelming. If you've never played WoW before, it's very, very... Hell, it's overwhelming to me. And I've played the game off and on for the past 20 years almost. And coming back to live just today, it's very overwhelming. So I can only imagine what it would be like for somebody who's never actually really played. So you get all but the most current expansion. Like if you don't buy that 2 months in Dragonflight stuff, if you don't buy that, if you just get just a subscription, which I probably should say, you probably do that first, even before you, because that sale's going to end here in a couple of days. I would buy it for 20. It's like what, 22, 24 euro, which is about the same as US. Gets you 2 months of game time. 2 months is more than enough to try out get a good grasp on classic or live. And I don't know you, so I can't really recommend one or the other. I prefer classic myself still. And again, it's all about how much is there to do. It's not that I dislike live, I just prefer classic. So is it grind harder in classic or retail? Grind is not difficult in either one of them. Has been very streamlined to get you to max level quickly. Yeah, and the downside to that is if you're not associated with a guild or a group of friends and stuff like that, endgame is going to be really boring for you. Because once you're done leveling, you have really... It's just grinding reputation and money and that kind of stuff. Unless you join a guild. And then you're going to be doing dungeons and raids and maybe PvP, depending on who you join and that kind of stuff. Yeah, in retail you have a lot more to grind. There's more factions to grind. There's just more stuff to grind. There's more dungeons to choose from to grind on. It's just, but again, just to get a good grasp of the game, start at Classic, and then if you're happy there, just keep on going, because you can go really far in Classic, because it goes out to, what is it, the first 3 expansions now, and that's a long time to play. It really is. But if you do retail, you go, you can go all the way to Dragonflight if you want, which is, I don't know how many expansions now. You have a 2 to 4 hour max during the day to play. I don't want to grind like hell and get bored taking your time and chat to explain. Oh, sorry, that was 2 things. You don't want to grind like hell and get bored during the same thing over and over again. Well, there's where you can play different classes and stuff, so it's not quite the same thing over and over again. And you have 2 different factions, and in Classic they're more separated. The factions are more separated in Classic than they are in retail. Oh, no problem. It's no problem at all, Vozak. Endgame stuff, if you're not into dungeons, you can still do other things in retail. There's stuff to do. I mean, there's always PvP you can do in either one that is, it's grindy too, but it's a different type of grind. And it's repetitive, but so is the high level grind too, and whatever you want to do. Character from 10 to 60 in about 3 days. I'm using full heirloom gear though. Well, and Bob, you've also done the game a couple of times too, so saying you did 10 to 60 in 3 days doesn't really mean a whole lot to some. Got to remember, Bozak is brand new, so he's not going to make it 10 to 60 in 3 days, even if he had heirloom gear. He's not going to do it in 3 days because he doesn't know the best things to do on how to level and stuff. He's got to learn how to do that first. When you reach endgame, you want to get more powerful to reach end. Right. You spend a few hours learning how to mod and what mods you need to actually play the game. You don't actually need mods to play the game. The mods will make the game easier for you, but you don't need them. If in retail, the mods are the add-ons. They're optional. I'm not using any add-ons right now in this thing, because a lot of the stuff has been added in over the years. That makes the game easier. And Classic, though, you're probably going to need to grab a couple of add-ons just to make it easier to understand, because Classic is still the 20-year-old game for the most part, and even though they've added stuff in through Cataclysm now, things are better, but you may still want to grab a couple of add-ons for that one. They criticized you that I didn't know what macros are on another stream. Screw them. Just screw them. And those are mandatory. Well, but again, he's got to get there first. The classic UI, it works. It does. It got modified over the years, of course, but there's some add-ons that can make your life easier, but they're not necessary. They'll just make your life a little easier. Just like macros are optional. Macros are all about, again, making your life easier and automating, well, not really automating, but making some combinations of abilities a little bit easier to use. But again, macros not mandatory either. And I don't even know if I have any on this character. Apparently I do. As you can see from this character, I have these macros that don't really work anymore. Except for this one. Outbreak. Outbreak and Epidemic. So Outbreak and Epidemic. So this is just, again, a cycle. So I don't have to press 2 buttons. I just have to press 1 over and over again. Which I should probably do. Because that's actually what I want to do. I want to do Outbreak and then Epidemic, so I don't need that. This will just cycle them. So there's a macro. Again, you can look it up. They're easy enough to do. You're not going to get probably super complicated, more than likely at first. And I have all these general ones that I could do all this stuff. Again, none of them are super complicated. different stuff that I've worked on over the years. There's an assist button will be good. So basically it's yeah. That stuff, if you're going to do macros, you're going to have to do a little bit of digging on how to do those. But again, not necessary until you get into a guild, probably. And that's mainly just to make things go smoother. So anyway, any other questions? In the meantime, continue on.
Whatever's next, I'm ready.
Sanji was right to be worried that Naga are planning an attack, but I've got a plan to stop them in their tracks. We need to work fast, though.
The Horde will know our work.
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to fight these guys. Now you're not going to turn that over there. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. You done? Okay, if you have any questions, ask away. As you can see, we've got plenty of people in here to answer your questions. Yeah, stupid murlocs. You will learn to hate murlocs, by the way.
Winds at your back.
You're going to need
Swords in your hand.
special weapons to take down Tidecaller and Azara. Good thing it looks like the Naga have plenty. We'll use their weapons against them. You and I know a thing about too about that. Grab an assortment. We'll need more than one.
Make them feel.
Sure what that was. Explosions always work.
Will know our worth.
The area surrounding Tidecaller and Azara is heavily guarded, so I'll need you to create a distraction. Take these explosives, plant them on the Naga harpoon launchers. Once they've been detonated, the blast should be more than enough to send the guards running.
Winds at your back. Swords in your hands.
Tidecaller and Azara is running the show. If we take her out, the remaining Naga will break rank. But getting to her won't be easy. She's protected by a magical barrier that's drawing power from power cells nearby. If we can destroy the source, we can destroy Azara.
And if we want to stop the Naga, we need to take down their leader's shield. I'm counting on you.
She listens to the song I Am Murloc. No, don't do that. Murlocs were frustrating only in Classic. I don't know about frustrating, I classify them as annoying. This mod voice AI that it's very immersive. It gives voices to the NPCs. Yes, highly recommend that one. Highly recommend the voice one so you don't have to read the stuff. I wish they had it for the other expansions, but they don't. It's only for Classic, but I highly recommend the voice thing. It makes the game come alive almost. Even though the pronunciation of the voices are kind of goofy sometimes, but it's very helpful. Saves you a lot of reading time. Because they ran away and aggroed everything. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. After his questy, get them both at the same time. Especially for Classic. You're going to want both. Look, plants. The voice add-on, just because the voice work is terrible. See, I love the voice one because the voice work is terrible. Because it's so bad it's good. It's one of those type of situations for me. Look, it's a little crab down there. Oh, look at the little dinosaurs talking to each other. Are they fighting? I don't know. What am I looking for? Power cells destroyed. What was that? Am I supposed to kill the Murlocs? No. So what's all this area? Weaponry collected. I don't even know what the weaponry looks like. Weaponry collected. Apparently they're afraid of us. Is the Murloc gargle or has he something stuck in his throat? That is what they say. That is how they're talking. They go or whatever the noise is. Whatever the noise is. What? This one, explosives. Weaponry collected. Need special weapons. Good thing it looks like the Naga have plenty. We'll use their weapons against them. They're not Naga. Those are Murlocs. I see no Naga. Yeah, that's just a gargle thing they made. There's a whole story behind that and how they made that sound effect. There's the Naga.
I need to get...
Boots? Useful boots? No. So the Naga we're looking for. See no weapon boxes to click here. It says that's where I'm supposed to get it from, so come here. Oh, there's no valid targets. This is BS. Oh, this macro isn't working so well, I don't think. Pass sequence, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we have to get that to reset. That macro actually doesn't work. I forgot about that. So, epidemic. Disease at this one. So it's 9. And then it's outbreak. This is the target infected all nearby infects all nearby enemies with the plague. Virulent plagues to flare up, dealing damage to the infected enemy, and an additional blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's actually this one is the spreading, so it's 9 and then 0. Okay. Murloc's casting Smite. That's just wrong. Is it?
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
Yep.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, so I need to take a break. I think we'll just hover here in the air for a couple minutes, and that'll be that. When we come back, we'll finish this up. So much for that. Well, we got distracted. I won't blink for this. Anyway, I need to get up, stretch some legs, get some water, go check on Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.